So another way we can draw graphs is using the slope-intercept method. It's also known as the gradient-intercept method. Using this method, we want to write any equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where this m over here represents our gradient. And our gradient is always change in y over the change in x. And the c here is going to be our y-intercept. So let's see how that works. Asked to draw the graph 2y plus x is equal to 4. We want to rewrite it in the form of y by itself is equal to something x plus the number on its own at the end. For that to happen, x needs to come over, and that's going to become negative x plus 4. Now we've got to get y by itself, so we divide by 2, and we divide everything by 2. So that gives me y is equal to negative x over 2 plus 2, because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now I've got it in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. I can read off my gradient. And remember, the gradient is going to be our change in y over our change in x. And that change in y in front of the x here is negative 1. So that's negative 1 over 2. That's our gradient. And it's a negative gradient, which means it's going to slope like that. And we can read off our y-intercept, and our y-intercept is at 2. Now we go over to our graph, and we plot a point 2. I don't want to select, I want to plot a point 2. And starting at 2, because that's my y-intercept, I'm going to change in y by negative 1. That means I'm going to go down y by negative 1. And our change in x is 2, so I'm going to jump 2 over 1, 2. And that other point there is my second point there. So I join the points 2 and this point over there. I join those up, draw the graph, put arrows on either side. Remember to label your graph. This is a graph of 2y plus x is equal to 4. And I've drawn the graph using the slope-intercept method. The important thing here is it must be written in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, where m is my gradient, which is the change in y over the change in x, and c is going to be my y-intercept. We start at the y-intercept, and we change our y, and we change in x, join up the 2 points, and you can draw the graph. I hope that helps.